Alright, what is up, guys? Hopefully you guys are watching on YouTube. This is going to be my team guide tutorial for all of the legends in One Piece Treasure Cruise. Now, today we're going to be doing part 1, where it's way too many legends, 20 legends, so we're going to be dividing it into 2 parts. The reason I'm doing this is because, like I said, I was taking submissions from you guys. You guys were sending me teams through the Amino app and through Twitter and all these other places. So, I was getting so many teams that I said, screw it, let's just do all the legends. Let's just do all the teams, all the legends. And hopefully this will help you guys out if you just got one of these and don't really know what to do with it. Or if you're just a veteran and you already know, then hopefully maybe you learn a little bit more. But this is going to be me going through all the different legends. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Part 1, like I said, are going to be those 10. And we're going to be starting with Whitebeard. So, let's go ahead and get started because it's going to take me a while. I'm going to have to go through all of these legends. So, Whitebeard. Now, Whitebeard, hopefully you guys can see it now, is should be able to see all the effects for all these characters. So you should be right there, yeah. ×3 Rainbow Captain. ×3 Rainbow Captain, first legend that ever came out. Crazy. But the catch is you have to be low health. So with low health, we're gonna go ahead and keep that in mind for when we're building teams or potentially good units that synergize with Whitebeard. And then his special is OP. His special is the Mihawk special. Very OP, cuts HP by 30%. Definitely someone that's going to be awesome. So, Whitebeard has massive damage output potential. And he's just a crazy team to build around. He's a crazy legend to build around. So, first thing that we want to take into account when looking at these guys is their types. So, Whitebeard is a striker and a powerhouse. So, we can take him in technically 4 different routes. We can go full striker, full powerhouse, red, or we can go rainbow because he is a rainbow captain that we can use. So most of these captains, they're either boost certain colors or certain types, but no, he's a rainbow. So the first thing is that let's see, some of the best, in my opinion, one of the best units that synergizes with him is going to be the Coliseum Hawkins. Alright, so I already have him here preset. Coliseum Hawkins has one of the best specials in the game if you are running a red captain. It changes the orbs in the top row to red, middle row to green, and bottom row to blue. So make sure to put him in the middle. And keep in mind, guys, that he's one of the only units in the game that gives you a full board of matching colors, especially rainbow for rainbow teams. So, Hawkins, you're going to want to take full advantage of him with, any kind of red captain. And especially since we're running Whitebeard, definitely going to be running him. Now, he is a striker, so we have potential there for some striker synergy. But let's go ahead and just do a rainbow team first. Because like I said, Whitebeard, you don't have to stick to a certain type. So, Bernard's team right now is that he's saying, well, let's add 3D2 White Sanji here. So, I don't know how to, let's just do Sanji and see what the beginning, here we go. Sanji, the cook of love who laid his manliness on the line. Well, that's such a long name. And then the bottom guys that we're going to be doing are Jabra. And I'll show you guys why this is really OP. And then Hina. So this is Bernard's team right now. Now, the way we do this, guys, is that with this team, you have Hawkins right here. He's going to give your full team matching orbs. And then you're going to have Sanji. Going to give all your tough units ×2. At level 2. Make sure you have a level 2 special. And then we have Jabra. Going to boost all your orbs at 1.75. And then you have Hina to lock your orbs. So you have 2 turns of massive damage. Combine that with Whitebeard special. Remember, guys, if you use Whitebeard special, the boss starts at 50% around. So that's pretty crazy, man. I'm gonna split it in 2-hour videos. I'm gonna split it in videos per legend, I think. So don't worry, you're not gonna have to watch a 2-hour video. But yeah, so this is Bernard's team. This is pretty crazy. Now, we got him at max right there, and then let's try to figure out a couple things here. With Whitebeard teams, you want to set your ship for the most part to the let's see, there's a couple different options. Of course, you can go with the normal Sunny, but because his ability only triggers below 30%, it might be a nice idea to use the Whitebeard ship because that one will start you off at 50% already. So it's a lot easier to get into that role of of below 30%. So what are some other good options? Since this is 2 turns, you could potentially use someone like Marco, I think. If you have of course there's another legend, but what if you use Marco? You know, you could definitely see using Marco. No, don't use Marco actually. don't use Marco, guys. Do not use Marco. That's really bad actually. Because Marco will actually heal you back up to full, and then you do that. So I guess stick with Jabra for now. So I'm gonna look over to the GitHub here and see what other sort of blue, and we just want type boosting or class boost. No, we want orb boost. Let's see. Beneficial specials. Here we go. We want orb boosters. So some other orb boosters that are available are, let's see, we have Cherry Blossom Brook. Let's see what he does. Amplifies the effective orb for 1.5 for 1 turn. Okay, so if you don't have Jabra, you could use Cherry Brook. Although I probably don't recommend it. His attack is not very good. Looks like Jabra is actually it. You have Coliseum Alvida. Coliseum Alvida is oh wow, she's actually pretty good for this team as well. Because I'll show you why. You can actually use her over potentially Hina if you don't really want to run Hina. But let me see where. Let's see Alvida. Alvida overall, either Alvida, to be honest, is really good on this team. Just because remember, you want to be below 30%. So anyone that can reduce damage like Perona, Alvida, you know, really good on going to be on this team. And so Alvida, this is Coliseum Alvida. Boost orbs by 1.5 for 1 turn. On top of that, you reduce damage by 75 for 1 turn. So you can use this to get a major burst. And then on top of that, you will not get hit as hard for 1 turn. However, she's not a powerhouse, so she's not going to get boosted by Sanji. But still, just boosting double Whitebeard is a lot of damage. So, and then let's see what other kind. Let me see. I think there was another. You see, interesting. You can also use Dofi. You can use Blue Dofi. But I mean, Blue Dofi's OP. You can use Nico Robin at the new. Nah, don't use Nico Robin. Yeah, don't use Cavendish. No, yeah. So I guess the only other option is Dofi for a blue orb booster. And I mean, if you want to go with like a class, so that's like the rainbow team. That's like the team with Hawkins. If you want to use like a more, let's just go for a simple team. So if you want to go for a simple team, very simple. Let's say maybe like a training forest team. That's like maybe like a yeah, actually, before I get rid of Hawkins, some other options are like Smoker, some good blue units are. Like if you want to run an impact team, you're going to maybe like Aokiji or something. I know he's not blue. Oh, actually, there's a blue Aokiji now too. Increase the duration of class type boost buffs and more replication by 1 turn. That's actually pretty interesting. Yo, you could probably do some cool stuff with him. So yeah, dude, what if you put like Sanji and then? Oops, not that Sanji. What if you like Sanji and then like yeah. Wow, that team's really good. Although you don't keep your orbs though is the problem. You don't keep your orbs, but you can try to get like semi-matching orbs and then the next turn Hawkins as well. Like if you can farm for some orbs on the team without team first, then you could definitely do that. Put HP under 20% to show Captain. Oh yeah. So, well, whatever. That's 20. I think it's below 30, right? Oh, no. What is it below 20? No, it's below 30. Yeah. All right. So that's the damage that they can do. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Like I guess if I want to add cotton candy, let's just add like, this is without cotton candy. So yeah. So that's not like, wow, Aokiji actually will give you 2 turns of that boost. This could potentially be really good. And Aokiji starts at 19 turns, so if you get 1 skill up, he's already at Sanji level, 2 skill ups, he's at Whitebeard level. Wow, that team is actually looking pretty sick. Yeah, definitely works with Strong-Willed Ace. Yeah, definitely works with Strong-Willed Ace. Yeah, okay, so let's try Dex Killer. I don't even know what Dex Killer does. Let's see. Changes strength and quick orbs on strikers and slashers to matching. So, all these guys are strikers, I believe. And, from Kaku. Oh, this Kaku or which Kaku? What does he do? Oh, interesting. Change all orbs into either quick. No, I think you mean the orb boost though, right? This Kaku though. So this one will give you matching orbs, and then you get orb boost. You don't really get a type boost though. You do cut him by 70%, 7%. So yeah, I mean this is missing like a type boost pretty much, but still not bad. Put the special in the matching orbs. Okay, so matching orbs is this, right? And then I don't know how you do specials. How do you activate that's the level slider. I don't know how to. But yeah. Into Aokiji for striker boost. Yeah, that would be actually pretty good. I don't think we don't really need him, right? We can put actually, but whatever, this is Aokiji. Now this Aokiji actually locks orbs, right? Yeah, so you can do matching orbs, lock them for 2 turns, and then boost strikers by 1.75 for 2 turns, or boost for 2 turns. So you get matching orb at everyone but Aokiji, but that's where the killer comes in. Killer will change the blue orb to purple. It'll change the blue orb that you get on Aokiji to matching orb. Nice. Really cool. Wow, that's actually, wow, this is a beast team right here, man. On the side window. Ah, okay, so let's activate the specials. So look at that damage, man. And you get 2 turns of this. Dude, you get 2 turns of this, man. This is crazy. Alright, wow. So not bad. Of course, again, this is like a Japanese team. It has Coliseum Hawkins and Coliseum Killer. By the way, Coliseum, guys, if you play Global, again, I'm hoping it'll come out soon because it has some really good units that are awesome to have. Because you can make some crazy teams like this, man. So... Now Kaku will get a blue orb, right? It changes bottom orb, so both of these guys will have blue orb. But then the killer will change quick strength and quick orbs on strikers and slashers to matching orb. So he's a striker, and so it'll change his blue orb to a matching orb, and he'll still have his blue orb, and then it'll lock. So yeah, this is a really good one. And yeah, this is very free to play friendly, pretty much. Aokiji's a raid boss. He's a Fortnite character, and these 2 are Coliseum characters. Actually, Hawkins is one of the easiest Coliseums in my opinion. I just use like a Mihawk team to farm him, so you can use Mihawk. Very free to play, minus like I had like False on the team, but it was you probably do a free to play team on there. And then Killer, I'm not sure what team you can use to farm Killer, but yeah. Sengoku. We'll get to Sengoku in a little bit. So, this hasn't been 15. Oh, no. Okay, so, let's try a simple team. Let's try a simple. Let's say you just pulled Whitebeard today, and you're early on an account. What's like a very simple Whitebeard team? Of course, I'm gonna leave the Whitebeard chip on, but just ignore it for now. It doesn't change the damage, I don't think. But some of the early units I would go for, definitely, like I said, Alvida. Very easy to get. It's 4-net Alvida. Of course, you gotta have Golden Pound Usopp. Golden Pound Usopp. What else do we want? What else would we want? What's some other good units that you would want? Oh, you know what? This isn't what I'm talking about, but okay. What about Drake? Let's search for Drake. Alright. What does he do? Let me just see what he does. Yeah, changes adjacent orbs to matching orbs. Wow, he's really good. He's another really good unit. Changes adjacent orbs to matching orbs. It's gonna be working with Whitebeard. But yeah, no, that's not what we need for this team. Squad. Yeah, definitely could see Squad. Squad is nice, guys. If you don't know. Yeah, Mihawk, dude. Oh, Mihawk's definitely a nice free-to-play one. Very early on, you can get, dude. With between Whitebeard, you get him. You do what? Like you put him. I don't know what you put him at. Let me actually. Let's see. Calculator. So if you have 1 times 0.7 times 0.7 times 0.7, so you put him at 35% with this team. You put him at 35% right off the bat, I think. No, we'll be Laws is gonna be in the next stream. There's way too many legends to go over, so we're gonna just take our time. I don't even know if we'll get through this whole list today, but I'm gonna try. And yeah, and so any orb booster here would be good. So like you know a Kaku or a Kobe, you know, Kaku, Kobe, you know, something like this would be fine. Now you don't expect to get all matching orbs, so these numbers don't worry about these numbers, but you yeah, for Kobe, you know, you get an orb boost or whatever. Let's say you just get like. So you just have like one matching orb. How much damage is that? Like that's almost like 876,000 against him or whatever. And you have enough. You can even put like Perona. To be honest, if you don't even care about orb boost, you can put in someone like Perona. That way you have two damage reducers or whatever. So. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, Kobe, or you can even use Norland or whatever, just to have all the colors covered. It's not Norland. So now you have every color minus blue, right? So yeah, if you need blue, bring Cock or something like that, and then you know, adding that will give you more damage. Now, 2 matching ores will give you 1,000,000 damage. So it's not bad. Not a bad early team. Yeah. So there's a Whitebeard for you. Someone who you want to make sure that you stay alive. You can use. I mean, if you're really worried about staying alive, you can use someone like her. I believe, doesn't she? What does she do? Reduce damage. This is activated if less than 50% more than. If you're under 10%, you negate everything. If you're below 50, she'll be like an Elvita. So that's like another character you can use. You can use like overall Vita, I guess, and have now you have every color covered. You have like every color. So I don't know. Yeah. And this is this is just like simple. So pretty much, your roles. You have your captain, then you have Mihawk, which doesn't really fill a role. It's just like extra damage. This could really just be anyone else. Could be a type booster, to be honest. Alright, so before I end off Whitebeard, I forgot to mention this one team. Thanks to chat for letting me know. This is the Sugar OTK team. Now, this doesn't have to be done specifically with Whitebeard, but it's definitely something to keep in mind if you do have him. Down below, you'll see Fuji and Leo. There's replacements for those guys. really, you definitely need Mihawk, you definitely need Sugar. If you don't know what this does, it's pretty simple. There's been some videos out there showcasing it, but Sugar will kill any unit in the game below 20%. So, what you gotta do is bring Whitebeard, and Mihawk, 30% each. Put them, like I said, somewhere around like 34% or something. Then bring 2 guys who do 20%. So that's gonna be Duval, Hack. In this case, I brought Leo and Fuji, 2 of the better ones. Leo because he stalls as well as does 20%. So after doing those 2 20%, you only have to do 2 more % HP to kill him. But between the stall from Leo and Fujitora actually doing 20% more at the end of your turn, that's guaranteed that you can do Sugar the turn after you use all your specials. So this is a crazy team. It works through shields, it works through all kinds of stuff. The only problem is that if they do revive, they will revive, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that they will revive. So be careful with that as well. But, you know, and I've even brought you can bring the Sunny Go. If you want to, you know, deal that extra bit of damage. If you think that 20% or that extra 2% can be done with that, you can do that. Or you can just bring the Whitebeard ship like always. So yeah, so that's one team I forgot to do with Whitebeard. Definitely an awesome team. So that should be most of the Whitebeard teams. Of course, this is mainly you know, a learning for me and the chat because I'm still, you know, it's still a learning process for me. But that's most of the teams I believe. So yeah, they don't revive with Sugar Kill. Okay, so maybe they don't. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so definitely be careful, guys. If you are fighting someone who revives, double check if they do revive or not, and then you know, then run it because it's an OP. This is a really OP team, dude. This is OP. So. Yeah, Fuji's replaceable with Duval, yeah. Yeah, potentially Inthawk if you're able to deal enough damage in the previous room. That would also be really, really good. So yeah. Alright, that does it for Whitebeard.